G'day everyone. Just thought I'd, it's been a while since I made one of these, just thought I'd let you know how I'm doing. It's been 4 strokes, symptomatic strokes. Who knows how many silent strokes I've had since February 2017, and as a consequence, how am I feeling at the moment? What are my symptoms? I've got quite a few symptoms, so I've written them down on my iPad just over here. Sorry, just haven't got my thoughts together, even though I've got the stuff written down. Fatigue, and next to fatigue I have 3 exclamation marks. I probably could have 20 or more. Overwhelming. Sure, a lot of you can relate to these symptoms that I'm going to go through. But with each stroke that I have, symptomatic stroke and silent strokes too, these become worse each time. So I'm looking off camera a lot there, so I'm just going to move that over there. Fatigue is physical and cognitive. Physical, big time. Cognitive, not quite so much, but still there. Along with that, I include exhaustion and tiredness, which I see as separate issues because the fatigue is always at a certain level in the background, but some days I'm more exhausted than others, some days I'm more tired than others. Apathy is a big one as well. I've been meaning to make this video for quite some time, and I've just gotten around to it. Headache and tinnitus. They're there all the time, and I've had both for over 30 years now. Pain everywhere, especially in my head, in the soles of my feet, my palms and my legs. Also of 30 years plus duration, and always I would rate the pain as somewhere between 8 or 9 out of 10. I have tight muscles, again everywhere, but especially in my legs and particularly in my left foot. Very tense, my toes curl under when I stand and walk. Whether I'm in shoes or I'm barefooted maybe. Left foot alternately moves from rolling that way or rolling that way when I walk. I now have a short gait, have done for a while, but again after each stroke it gets shorter. I have balance issues as a result of the shorter stroke, and when walking outside I use a cane, but inside I tend not to. I have spasticity in my left limbs, which only exhibited itself after my last stroke in October last year, and the spasticity is exacerbated by increases in physical activity, especially during stroke rehabilitation programs. When I was pushed a bit more, it became very obvious. I have deterioration on fine motor skills in my left hand. It's very hard to get my fingers to work together. They're also very weak, so it's hard to get a grip on something. It's also hard to pick up things that are of any real weight. Scrolling up, I have some minor bladder incontinence. So at times there's a bit of a leakage before I actually make it to the toilet. Nothing severe, but it's there. It's a bit of an annoyance. I have sensory changes to the left fingertips, my left toes, the left side of my tongue, the left side of my mouth, and the left side of my lips. Kind of a numbness, not quite, but that alone is fatiguing, especially when I eat and drink and talk. And speaking of talking, if I speak for lengthy periods of time, my fatigue increases, both physically and cognitively, and my speech clarity can deteriorate. See? And I also have occasional wooziness in my head, not necessarily motion related. So in other words, if I get up quickly, I could be just sitting down and I'll suddenly experience wooziness. So with all of that, how do I spend my time? I don't do very much. I don't go out very much at all. Doing anything is hard. The pain that I have is a disincentive. I also I don't drive, don't have a car, haven't driven and haven't had a car since the middle of 2021. So what do? I'm catching up with a lot of streaming. I still do a lot of CADASIL research, involved in helping with awareness raising of CADASIL and stroke and cerebral small vessel diseases generally. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Thanks everyone. Peace, love and joy to you all. See you next time, whenever that may be.